but we should see a 2 AR 2 sub split, I would imagine.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
See how that works out.
So we have 3 on the side of Minnesota Floppr, 3 subs, 1 AR, and then you have 2 and 2 for the Los Angeles Dweebs.
There we go. Off the rip here, looks like the kills are going in for Los Angeles Dweebs. They have the initial hill control. Some great kills from BZ, trying to get hill control back. Doesn't quite work out for him. Bucket's doing his best to finesse, stay alive. Paunch does take him down though. Combat Wombat is getting the kills, retaining hill control. Not much pressure from Minnesota. I think this hill is going to go in favor of LA for the time being.
Yeah, and it looks like Minnesota is just kind of holding back, making sure that they don't get these spawns flipped. It's a pretty good idea, but you can't give up too much time in the middle, right? You can't just give up free time, especially on this map. Sometimes it comes down to just a couple of points. You swap over here to Minnesota here.
Yeah, I think the biggest culprit for that is Moscow. People tend to leave that checker first initial hill to try and go get spawn control for P2 because it is such a money hill. And if you can soak up a lot of time in that P1, you're likely winning the game.
I think what some people need to realize though is you don't. There are ways of playing the map, right? That playing that first hard point. But I don't think a lot of people kind of do their due diligence to try and figure that out.
No, I think you're absolutely right. They're just so focused on getting to P2 and getting the spawns that they just give up P1.
Yeah, I think especially 6 weeks into the Rec League, and it might not be obvious to a lot of teams, at this point you should be able to understand and kind of contest almost every single hill. There's a certain way you need to play it. There's a certain way you need to set up. And it just kind of looks like some of these teams don't understand. Minnesota kind of getting a good rotation here, but it looks like LA is still going to get the spawns here.
Yes, they are. LA retains spawn control, although Minnesota is flying all over. They do have one player pushing back to that tent location. We'll see if Mace can pick him up. No, he ends up getting picked up by BZ in Cat Room. No. Oh my god, I got completely flipped around.
Yeah,
Mace was on Minnesota picking up spawns for his team. He does do the job. He does get spawns. He's holding this back rock position now. Lots of kills going down in the hill. BZ picking up 2. He does get taken down. Jablansky tries to continue the trend. Does not work out in his favor. Scrap time going over to LA. However, spawns in control of Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota looks like they're going to have to fight that. Trying to hold this hill here, it's a very difficult hill to break for sure. I think Minnesota should be able to have a good hold on it here, especially if they play together. This is one of those hills that you have to work together, especially when you're LA Dweebs. I wanted to kind of take a look and see what they kind of try and accomplish here. You can't just be hitting it one by one. Especially if you're trying to hit it over on this outer end. You just an open target.
Yeah, no, you can't. With a really good setup, if you try to hit this hill one by one, it's not going to work out in your favor at all. And what I'm seeing out of LA right now is every single person on that team is just trying to hit that outer part of the hill. I don't see anyone. There you go. One player trying to go through fire, but it's going to be, kind of too little, too late. It's going to be 4v2. He does pick up the kill, but his other teammate gets cut down, and they're going to elect now to rotate instead of fight for the scrap time. Yeah,
so this that last hill kind of got Minnesota back in the game here. LA was able to kind of win the first 2 or 3 hills, and they were doing really well up until that last one where Minnesota just had a complete control of that.
Indeed, scrappy P1 hill here. Looks like it's going to initially go in favor of LA. However, 2 players, one coming from mid. We'll see if Buckets on hill can get that kill. No, he can't. BZ with another great 2-piece to retain hill control or get hill control for Minnesota. Again, staying scrappy though. LA fighting. Lots of kills going down. The trades are going to go in favor of LA, and they will keep P1 control.
A big fan of seeing all these CDL skins as well. I think they look pretty clean. I know this map is a little difficult to see the bright white ones, But I'm, I think we got Minnesota CDL skins on the Minnesota side. We got LA skins on the LA side. It's kind of good to see that these guys kind of have some like team pride. It might not even be like their actual CDL team, but they just kind of want to rep it when they're playing here in the Call of Duty Rec League.
Matches, yeah. No, it's still it's really cool to see. Hopping into P2 Hill, LA, and with the initial control, however, didn't do a very good job of getting the back crate control or sandbags control, and Minnesota is going to be able to walk right around the back, shoot him in the back, and get hill control for their team.
Sure picks up a nice two-piece there to kind of hold the hill for his team, but he gets taken out just right after. And this hill's kind of been a little scrappy, which I'm honestly surprised to see.
Very scrappy, yeah. Again, I think LA had the initial control, but Minnesota able to just waltz around the back, pick up control, and it's been in their control ever since.
And it looks like LA are just going to opt to leave the rest of that time here and just kind of set up for the next one. And as I say that, it looks like Minnesota are actually going to start taking these guys out over at least on the new hill. I'm going to try and take a look and see Lex drop in a couple kills there. 24 and 16 for the team.
Yeah, Beezy was able to get on that hop up, on the rock hop up, bottom side of the map there, if you see, and in the bottom left, and his entire team actually spawned up on top of rock with him, and it's going to work out in their favor very quickly here. They already pick up the hill control after LA rotated very early. We will see if they can retain this hill control. They spawn out. Looks like LA is going to have this is going to have the rock spawn now. We'll see if they can form a pinch here. Kills looks like they are going in their favor. One kill on the hill to get. There we go. Lex picks up the final kill. This hill control going in favor of LA again. Some more spawns there for Minnesota at the back rock, seemingly out of nowhere.
She saw that recon sign. She goes, "Oh, just kidding. Take that back." Not a big fan, apparently. It just looks like Combat Wombat. Like, that's his thing, right? Like, he's just been rocking this the entire game. And, I mean, if it works, it works. But it's just one of those things that you don't really see.
It is definitely something that you don't see often. He does pick up a kill there. One player trying to run straight to the hill.
Yeah,
doesn't end up accomplishing much. Again, LA just hitting this out. Not much team presence here. There's not really any team shots going down. They're just flooding that outer part of the hill, and it's not working out in their favor. 25 seconds left. Most of the team coming off a spawn. BZ getting another great kill on one player rotating. LA looking and electing to rotate now.
Yeah, Minnesota's doing a really great job of this P4 hold, man.
So far, yeah, and I think some wonky spawns there in the back of rock on that P3 hill were able to get them control of that hill. I would love to see what LA would have been able to do with a good rotation or a good setup, because I think they've now lost close to 100 points alone on that P4 hill. So rotations, holding the spawns, very important on this map.
Yeah, so Minnesota breaking that 215-point mark here, getting a lot of time on this first hill. LA not able to kind of hold it on their own. I think they're getting a little bit overzealous. They're just kind of hitting the hill over and over again, and then Minnesota is just kind of reading that every single time. So they even have one person, BZ over here watching this this overextension over on the ice side.
Yeah, Minnesota has been able to retain the P2 spawns while also capturing all this time in the hill, which is not something you see very often. It's either one team getting all the P2 time or one team rotating all the way over to P2 and just giving up all of that time.
Yeah, that should do it there.
It's going to go in their favor. Yeah, it's going to go in their favor. They retain P2 spawns and pick up, I think, almost 50 points in that P1 hill. Goes in their favor. 100-point win for Minnesota. Nailed it.
So let's take a look here at looks like Minnesota, right?
Yeah, I think, like I mentioned at the very start of the cast, this map is either going to be subs getting super aggressive on middle or ARs posted up everywhere, and I think we're having the latter. We have almost no movement going on so far. We have one player in green, Jablinski, trying to get a pick. He might know that there's someone. He's shot now, but I think he knew that there was someone on that satellite point. Some kills going down right now. 3v2 in favor of LA. That bomb is stuck in vent. It is safe.
It's just
Buckets with a great kill to make it 3v1, although Jablinski getting through middle, making it scrappy.
I'm surprised he got through so far.
2v1. Yeah, he did. Absolutely no one spotted him. He went straight through mid.
He does get picked up there.
I thought it was going to be good timing there on the side of Jablinski, but no. That's the player from LA ends up turning around and getting the last kill. First round to LA.
Take a look and see what LA can kind of do here. It was a weird round just because, for the most part, I want to say like the first 2 or 3 rounds, teams kind of get a feel for each other, how they're going to play. Sometimes you never kind of understand what the other team is doing. So hopefully, LA Dweebs can kind of pick up that Minnesota just kind of plays a little bit slower.
Killshire getting out to is going to be seen by Jablinski. Hanging out here on the stairs of Cat. First pick going down in favor of Minnesota. Punch onto Combat Wombat. Traded back out. Buckets for BZ. Punch with another great kill onto Buckets.
Yeah, it looks like they went through vents here. Lex going to kind of watch over while we have Killshire just going through vents again.
Killshire picks up the sub. Has a sub in his back pocket now. Love Lex. Able to even out the life advantage. He does. I thought he was going to be able to get that kill. He had his back turned to him, but shot just a little bit too late. And Minnesota are going to be able to take their first defensive round to even up the score of 1.
Yeah, that vents position's a little difficult. Like you got to be quick. You need to do whatever you're going to do. Pop out, shoot somebody, go back in, slide out, one or the other. If you just kind of linger a little bit too long, they'll kind of spot you. Buckets was pretty much one shot. Thought he had gotten away, but it looks like Ponch was able to slide in there and just tickle him a little bit and get him done.
Yes, indeed. 1-1. Going into round 3 now. Let's hop on board with Ponch. See if he takes his sub straight up middle. I think he went into green last time. Now he's electing to go down middle in this rails position. It's going to be an aggressive play out of Minnesota. 2 players pushed up middle. We'll see what they can get done. 1 player under lights, kind of pinned now. You know where he is. Lovelex able to get the first pick though. BZ able to answer. And the 2 picks coming in from LA, making it a 3v1 in their advantage. BZ the last one up. Capable player. Dropped plenty of kills in the first hardpoint. Is able to get the first pick. I wonder if he knows if Killshire is lurking here in vents. I don't know if Killshire was able to... No, he has not been able to get a kill this round. Oh, but he doesn't read the player in top green.
LA playing a little bit more aggressive there. It looks like Lex was just able to just kind of push through and just was taking gunfights left and right and was able to win them. You can see here.
Yeah, Lex just flew straight through green. Was able to get super aggressive with that Krig in middle. It works out very well in their favor, picking up 2.
Yeah, and it just kind of opens up just opportunities for their team. Buckets was able to pick up a couple. Yeah, he's on a 2 streak here. But on top of that, he was just able to get those kills just from the mayhem that Lex was causing. Take a look and see if Buckets can do anything here in vents. Looks like he's just going to watch it.
Waiting for the vents push out of Minnesota. He's not going to find anyone. So he is electing to push it now. We'll see. Lovelex able to get a pick in the meantime. Maybe 2.
Misses
Buckets
the last couple shots there.
Buckets does end up getting a pick from vents. It's quickly a 4v2 in LA's favor. I think Buckets actually pushed back out of that vent spot. They know Jablinski is in lights. They're trying to get this kill. Lovelex, another great pick. That is 2 on the round. They know this last player's lights. They're running at him. And they end up getting the kill. The first offensive round for either team.
That's a very good picks from Lex here. Picking one off at the beginning, picks this one off as well. And it looks like just the entire team is making really good plays. Bucket's able to get one in vents as well. I'm just kind of giving them that forward position to go and try and plant. Didn't have to, obviously, because they took everybody out on the opposite team. But I think Minnesota, they're starting to kind of falter a little bit, trying to figure out where to go, at least for their offensive plays. So this is kind of one thing that happens a lot, especially when you're playing S&D. If you don't have any like set strategies or you have any set plays, you kind of get lost and you're like, okay, I'm just going to sit here and kind of wait and hope something happens. As we look here, Mace is trying to
figure it out.
Yeah. So I mean, you could probably go through and especially when you're running a sub. Jablonski, nice pick there. Almost gets another.
Killshire tried to get a little bit too aggressive, ran straight into the bullets of Jablinski. Offensive round now going in favor of Minnesota. They are going to be able to get the bomb down. I don't think anyone from the LA side is in position to blow up that barrel, even if it's still even there. Bomb does go down. Jablinski in a they know exactly where he is now. Oh, because he shot the trophy, but no, he's able to get the pick, and the final kill is had by Minnesota. Now 2-3.
Yeah, and it looks like this map's going to be going back and forth here, and we had 2 defensive wins, then we have 2 offensive wins. So now it's just going to be like who can outplay the other team, right? Who can get those picks off first, or who can even run into a bomb site first. I feel like a lot of times A is left open, especially if you get a pick and green, right? It's very rare that you'll have 2-3 people sitting over by A, and you can usually get a quick, easy rotation.
Let's see if anyone elects to play aggressive this round. I think we have Buckets again going into vents. We'll see if we can get another pick. The Combat Wombat just runs straight down middle, straight to bomb. Does not work out in his favor. BZ able to pick him up easily. Love Lex doing a great job on top of the tank here, getting a pick down middle. Killshire with another great pick. I don't think they see BZ middle here. So. BZ might be able to make a very aggressive play. He is able to get around Love Lex. He does get the first kill. Will he be able to get traded out? No, he runs back towards his side. He's able to get the pick on Killshire, who was in vent, and a very aggressive play from Jablinski ends up working out in Minnesota's favor. 3-3 now.
Absolutely great trades coming in from Minnesota there. BZ with a very nice flank was just under Love Lex's sight, and the gun pretty much just blocked him. So he was able to kind of sneak by, pick her up, pick up one more, and then it seems able to just kind of trade him out. Well, I guess not even trade him out, just kind of cover him and get that victory for him. Now at a 3-3 for the Search and Destroy.
Let's hop on board with Love Lex for this round. Love Lex was able to get a great flank in on the previous round, so I want to see if they are going to make another aggressive play. Doesn't seem like it. Gonna elect to stay slow in this corner on square. Just looking for any pick for anyone running down middle. I don't think they're gonna be able to get it. Minnesota playing pretty passively so far. No player in vent. Might be trying to get an A play here. Love Lex able to get the first pick on the pawn. She tried to play aggressive middle.
She does back up here.
Going in favor of LA. Yeah, at this point, you should probably just back up and wait for them to come to you. Bit of an aggressive play. 2 players from LA inside of green. They get 1 pick. The trade's going down in favor of Minnesota. However, Killshire able to put it back in LA's advantage. It's now 2v1 BZ. 6 kills to his name on a 4 streak. Probably does not want to die here. Getting pretty close to those streaks. He's going to elect to get the bomb down. It's going to be great timing. I don't think anyone from LA is going to see him. You have 1 player back bricks. 1 player in vents. He turns around at the wrong time.
That's unlucky.
Killshire. Yep. Should have been looking in vents. Or trying to push through vents. Something along those lines. Killshire able to shoot him in the back. Ending his 4 kill streak. And putting the LA Dweebs up 1 round. 4-3.
As soon as you plant B, vents is like the first thing that people think about. It's like, that's where he went, period. So he probably did have a little bit more time to, choose a different spot. But if you are gonna go vents, you just gotta commit. You gotta go through, maybe get a timing on somebody. Make sure you know, whoever drops down there, you can pick them up, or even then you can kind of wrap around, go somewhere else. So he had the right idea. He just didn't commit to it fully.
Tried to play a little bit too passively, waited for someone to peek their head out, didn't work out, ended up getting shot in the back. A critical round here for LA, going up 5-3 is going to help them quite a bit.
And it looks like Ponch is already in the vents. Let's see if he can pick up buckets.
It's the first initial vent battle I think we've seen. And I don't think two players... Oh, Ponch ends up killing himself with the Semtex. Must have got stuck on the wall or the ceiling and he couldn't quite back up quick enough. He was already weak from buckets, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure if they know. Yeah, I mean, they're still not pushing through, right? Through vents.
Yeah.
And Minnesota does a really good job of kind of evening things out here.
Yeah, it's going to burn them. Minnesota able to pick up 2.
BZ was watching that. And I don't know if he's going to... I think he spotted him?
Timing. I think he did see him. I do think they know. And Bucket's going to be the last one in vent. They know exactly where he is. I don't think Bucket is going to be able to get out of this alive. They have Jablinski and Dark. Oh, he does. He is able to pick up Jablinski. Is he going to hop out of vent, though? He has one player telling him. 2 players. Oh, no, he doesn't hit the pre-aim, and Minnesota is able to get the final pick to tie it up again.
Oof. That was the nade there. Buckets did a good job, though, of getting a kill. But like I said, there comes a point where you need to leave vents, and you got to go somewhere else, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
It seems like some people just kind of stick to vents, which is a great job, but not everybody's Papathy. You gotta try something different. Sometimes you can catch a lot of great timing, especially when you're leaving vents, on somebody who may be trying to get into vents or vice versa.
Mace tossing a flash into lights. Doesn't pick up anybody. Killshire able to pick up Ponch, though. First pick of the round. Mace playing kind of an odd angle here, making sure no one can sneak up on him vents or through rails. Jablinski gets, I think he got the stick on the buckets.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Nate didn't kill him.
He's able, but he's able to finish up. Yeah, that too. But he's able to finish him off with his gun and get away. Picks going down all over the place. Minnesota 2-1 life advantage. They know exactly where the last player is. I think they're trying to get this bomb down now.
Yep, it looks like they're planting.
Killshire able to get the pick, but no, he's not going to be. He's going to be traded out by Jablinski. Minnesota up 5-4 now, 1 round away from that map win and going up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, so at this point, it can really be anybody's game, right? It just looks like these teams are really going back and forth.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see if they start to slow things down a little bit. You can kind of see the end, like the finish line. And usually what happens is teams try to play a little bit smarter. And that usually to teams will mean play slower, but you can play, aggressive as well. This really depends on how coordinated you are. Wombat just going all over the place with that.
Yeah,
he is able to get a pick.
Oh, he does get stuck, though. He gets the pick, but he gets stuck. The trade's going down in favor of LA. It's going to be 3v2 life advantage. We'll see if they can get one more pick. They know. Oh, no. Buckets gets some bad timing. Ends up jumping. Or, no. Beezy.
Love
I think
Lex.
you switched. No.
Someone gets a bad timing.
Someone ended up jumping out, getting some bad timing on the player back tank. It's now 2v1 in favor of LA. Bomb is down. Killshire looking for anything. Looking for Mace in the back of their spawn. Mace electing to play this pretty slowly.
This is a pretty difficult bomb to try and approach.
It is. It is, but Mace just playing it a little bit too slow. He's giving too much room to LA. Now he's just lying down, playing it patiently. They know he's there. Killshire electing to... Yep, just play his life. Good play from Killshire. No time left. He gets the kill anyway. We're going to around 11.
Mace doing his best to try and kind of clutch out that round. It's a little difficult, like if the guy peeks and he just checks, he sees you right away. All he has to do is run away, right? You as a diffuser have to go kill that guy.
Great shots from Buckets there.
You can always try and defuse it, but almost 9 times out of 10, at some point in time, he's going to come and catch you while you're defusing it.
Round 11, LA Dweebs looking for their first map win on the season.
So Minnesota here going to be on offense, actually.
Yeah, Minnesota getting offense. They switched up from the last round. Doesn't matter offense or defense. Both teams, I think, have won the same amount of rounds each. I don't think there's any sort of favorite side for either of these sides. So it should be an interesting round. I'm not giving the advantage to anybody.
So Jablinski doing his aggressive push here gets picked. Nice headshot there from Killshire.
He is, yep. Jablinski tried to get aggressive, but Killshire sniffed him out and was able to get the kill. Poncho with a great nade on the Love Lex, gets another pick in lights on the Combat Wombat. Mace able to pick up buckets. It is quickly a 3v1 in favor of Minnesota. The one-player Killshire sitting over on the A bomb while the bomb is going down at B. He's in green now. He does get cut down from the player. Top floating tank. That is 6-5 in favor of Minnesota.
Yeah, Punch had some pretty deadly nades, whether it was killing other people or killing himself. He was able to get a couple kills with the nades. Nice little 2-piece there, not only to open it up for his team, but to just kind of get the bomb plant down there.
Let's see what they can do on the control now. I'm rooting for LA here. I want them to get a map win. We will see if they can get it done. Hopping on board with Ponch. He's going to elect to go straight under the plane wing.
Kill, I'm excited to see what LA can do here. Kill just opted to go very, very to the far right. And it just kind of looks like they gave Minnesota beat.
They really did. Kill walked straight. The point was being captured, but Kill ended up walking straight through.
That's a nice 3-piece there. Taking out the entire
Ponch,
LA Dweebs team.
Yeah, Ponch is up top plane here, and he is just beaming all of them. Buckets is able to cut him down, fortunately, for the side of LA. They're looking to retain the B control. And the trade thing to go in favor of LA. They don't. Minnesota able to keep A control. I think this point, they're double capping it now. I think this point is going to go in their favor. Oh, 1 kill there? No, the A point was able to be secured. Mace picking up another 2 kills. Another 3 kills, ran out of ammo, not able to finish the kill on the player that was running the plane. He picks up the M4 with a scope and switches off of it immediately. It's not everyone's taste. Use what you're comfortable with. No problem with that, but it's just not everyone's taste, right? Minnesota able to get full control of the LA is running off a spawn. They know exactly where everyone is. Ponch again with another team nade. They're killing himself with the Sumtex. I don't think it's going to matter though. His team doing a great job slaying out. Although Lex able to get straight through, picks up 2 kills on Hill. BZ cleans him up, gets another kill. And that's another, and there we go. That is another 4 dead on the side of LA. They're going to get this double cap onto B. It's ticking up pretty quickly. Although you have 1 player there, number 8, Lex, again, jumping out off from wing, is able to pick up 1. Are they going to be able to get the second one? No, Lex is not able to. Again, this B point is going to go to Minnesota, and they take round 1.
Yeah, Minnesota did a really, really great job of coming out of the gate at full speed, and it just caught LA off guard. They just were not able to keep up with the amount of slaying power. I believe one of the teams actually has streaks here. I think it might be Mace Windu, but it just was a constant flow of Minnesota wiping their team out, LA coming, grabbing a couple kills, getting them off the point, and then Minnesota wiping them over and over again.
Yep. They would come, get a couple kills, just wouldn't quite work out in their favor though. It seemed like it was always two life advantage to Minnesota on any push.
Yeah, you can see here Mace has artillery to his name, and I don't think anybody else does here. We're going to take a look and see if LA can do anything in the offensive side.
Yeah, Mace sitting a 7-3, doing work for his team. 9 objective kills. LA with the initial kills here for this A point. However, Minnesota with a great flank. Jablinski picks up one, not able to pick up the second on the Killshire. A point capture still going on for LA. Let's see if Killshire, no, BZ able to get a great kill onto him. Ponch able to clean up the Combat Wombat, who is also on the hill. Not quite working out for LA. BZ another great kill, and they wipe him off of the point.
So here, LA is going to need to kind of slow it down a little, make sure that they can kind of pick these guys off and kind of push together. Make a nice coordinated push towards either A or B. You got to check out every corner there.
Yeah, Killshire predicted the wrong corner. You got to check that close left corner. It's very, very popular now. A lot of people figuring out how to play the A point more and more every single day on Checkmate. Picks up the kill. Another team wipe. You have Ponch sitting in a great position here in yellow. Not able to pick up buckets. Now he is. Chase him down. Got the kill. 2 players from LA make their way to B. Killshire able to pick up one. He's going to get naded again, though. And that's another team wipe for Minnesota. LA trying to rush over to the A site to stop that clock. Get themselves some control. BZ top plane able to pick up one. I think Lex is not going to be staying alive on A for much longer. Does pick up one. Is able to pick up two. But there's still 2 more players going to fly straight at them, and it doesn't work out in their favor. 20 seconds now.
The Combat Wombat went over to B to try and just save his team a little bit more time. And honestly, it's going to be up to the rest of his team as well as himself to try and stay alive here.
Yeah, a lot of contest time going down from both sides. You know, there hasn't been a single point captured so far, but it seems like this round has been going on forever.
Yeah, and it really is just Minnesota has been doing a really great job of destroying LA as soon as they kind of step out of their spawn. And it's really, really difficult to get out of a spawn trap, especially when a team is playing as aggressive as Minnesota are.
Yeah, LA doing a great job of staying aggressive on the points, but the trades, whenever Minnesota come to try and take them down, it just doesn't work out in their favor. It just does not. Lex here, I think that was a 3-piece now. It ended up being a 2-piece on the hill. Did their absolute best to try and keep that hill control, but it didn't work out. 2-0 now in favor of Minnesota. 1 round away from taking the series 3-0.
So let's take a look here and see if Minnesota can continue this aggression and just kind of take over this map once again, or if LA can kind of reel it back in, kind of grab a couple kills, especially on the side of Killshire and Combat Wombat. It looks like they've been kind of struggling just in terms of being able to predict where they're going, and Minnesota there with a nice full wipe there.
That is a full wipe. Everyone from LA coming straight off the spawn. Mace just shooting at Ghost, it seems like. Maybe shooting at his own teammate. See, this is the point where if people aren't that experienced in control, you don't see them stack this point.
Yep.
B would be captured by now. They had a full wipe. Every single player was sitting there. Just stack it. Just get on that point and stack it. B would be captured already. Doesn't matter, though. Looks like every single player from Minnesota sitting on A now.
Yeah, honestly, that was a very strange choice of events, especially for Minnesota. Like they should have captured B. They full wiped them. There was 3-4 on B, and they were like, "Let me get off of this and go A." Like, why?
I think they wiped them, and then the play call was like, "Go A, go A, go A." Like, go get A first, and then people got confused. LA got a couple kills. They were able to retain control of B. But the second push coming out of Minnesota going straight to A worked out in their favor. I think every single player was on that point. They got the kills, capped it fairly quickly. And now LA with initial control of B. We'll see if they are able to hold it, get them in a little bit of a spawn trap, and hopefully take the round in their favor. 2 kills coming out of LA. The trade coming down from Ponch. There's 3 kills from LA, so now 3 players from Minnesota off of spawn. BZ the last hope for this initial push, and gets cut down by Killshire.
Yeah, see, and this is what happens sometimes, especially when you're playing up against really good teams. Small opportunities that you give them, whether it was, going to capture A first when you could have captured B, or maybe not pushing far enough into their spawn to try and keep them from contesting any hill, they will come back into this game, right? And it looks like LA is doing just that. They're able to kind of get a good setup, and they're kind of killing Minnesota as they try and approach this hill. But it looks like Minnesota's going to try and overwhelm them here. Because the lives, from what I can see, are fairly even still.
Yeah, the life advantage was in favor of Minnesota by about, I want to say 8 kills. I think it was about 23 to 15 last I checked. So LA is able to, you know, get it a lot more even. Combat Wombat, 2 great kills. Does get traded out by BZ. Jablinski with another kill on the Lex. And this B point staying in control of LA. We'll see if the kills can continue to go down. Minnesota swarming. Lots of action going down on the hill. Again, some great kills. 3 kills coming out of LA. And that's going to even out the life advantage.
Yeah, and that's a wipe from LA to Minnesota.
That's a wipe. Minnesota spawning deep in their spawn. We'll see if LA can pick this up, pick up these kills.
Paunch doing a really great job on the right side here.
Yeah, as I say that, 2 kills coming out of Paunch. See if you can pick up the 3rd. That's 2 more coming out from Minnesota, but again, another 2 great kills traded out from LA. They're keeping the round competitive. Does get 1 pick onto.
Oh, they don't see each other.
Oh, Lex didn't see Mace. Only 15 seconds left. Oh, the lives are gone though. I never pay attention to that. Lives are gone.
I mean,
Minnesota cleans up the last player.
The way the last couple seconds, last 30, 45 seconds of that round went were intense. There was people flying left and right. You were getting kills left and right. You were seeing trades all over the place. One team gets wiped, the other one comes back. It was honestly like really well played on the side of LA, especially after having such a poor start to this round. Honestly, I could have seen LA beat them,